Pope Francis spent his first full day in Havana. It's the beginning of a 10-day tour of Cuba and the U.S. The pontiff has been instrumental in brokering a détente between the former Cold War foes. He held a private meeting with Fidel Castro, but publicly he urged Cubans to move away from ideology, a subtle jab at the communist government. Here's Aarti.
Tens of thousands piled into Havana's Revolution Square for a chance to receive blessings from Pope Francis. During his 4-day visit, the pontiff held his first Mass on Cuban soil. Although fewer than 10% of Cuban Catholics practice their faith, it's believed this Pope's message resonates with many in the country. She says Pope Francis signifies renovation, change, revolution, a message that brought so many together Sunday.
Apart from talking directly to people who are religious, he's very interested in being inclusive and really speaking to the whole world.
In just 3 years, Francis has been credited with bringing much change to the Catholic Church. Controversial decisions to take a softer approach on divorce and abortion, more acceptance of the gay and lesbian community, and a focus of this trip to Cuba, the role he played in facilitating talks between Havana and Washington. After a 50-year hiatus, relations are now warming. Today, Cuba's president expressed gratitude to Francis. The re-establishment of diplomatic relations has been a first step in the process towards normalization of ties between both countries, he says. The Pope encouraged political leaders to continue moving forward, saying Cuba and the U.S. have set an example of reconciliation for the world. He says Cuba is a nation that has wounds like any nation, but that knows how to be open-armed, march with hope, because its calling is to greatness. Francis also called on the country to support religious freedoms, freedoms that were discouraged after Fidel Castro came to power in 1959. Religious schools were closed down. Today, the Pope met with 89-year-old Fidel, one of many meetings the pontiff will attend in Cuba before he heads to the U.S. Some Americans couldn't wait for him to arrive and travel to Havana this weekend.
Pope Francis and what he brings, not just to the country, but to all the populace, to be able to be instrumental in bringing the United States and Cuba back to relations. I mean, he's a remarkable individual. He does remarkable things.
One more remarkable task perhaps on his to-do list, urging the U.S. to lift its embargo against Cuba. But only Congress can do that. The Pope will speak to Congress on Thursday. It's unknown if the embargo will be addressed. Robin?
Aarti reporting tonight. Thanks, Aarti.